Welcome back, everybody, to the Alameda County Shelter-in-Place Corona Indoor National Championships. It's been a couple of days since we saw you last at the high jump. I needed a little bit of time to recover, but I think we're ready to go again. I hope you're excited. Today what we're going to do is short sprints. Some details that we got to talk about, though. We've already talked about how indoor track layouts might be a little bit different, from place to place. Outdoor tracks are pretty much all the same, and that's why outdoors the short sprint is always the 100 meters, but there's no indoor track that's 100 meters long. The short sprint race can vary a little bit. I mean, sometimes we see the 50, sometimes we see the 50 yard, sometimes we see the 55 yard, sometimes we see the 60 meter, see different things like that. And our facility, as you saw the other day, we need to make some compromises, we need to make some changes. The other thing that can be different at an indoor track is you might not have 8 or 9 lanes. In some of the really nice ones you might, but even some of the nice ones have less lanes than that. Our indoor track here at the Corona National Championships is a 1-lane track. We only have room for 1 lane. We're not quite sure how long it is. We know that it's not 60 meters, that's for sure, but we'll get a measurement here so we'll know exactly how far we are racing. So here in track and field, it's obviously important to know how far we're racing. So let's measure it and figure it out. Oops. How about it, guys? Today we're going to run the 7-meter dash. So the other day when we were doing the high jump, you probably remember that Spalding broke his nose on the bar. It turns out that we had a little bit more complication from that than we thought. Bad news keeps on coming. Spalding actually suffered a concussion in that accident, and so he's very sensitive to light right now. The nose is still not feeling good. And unfortunately, he has not passed his next baseline test. He's not through the concussion protocol. And so Spalding will be unable to compete in the 7-meter dash today. And so we're going to have to introduce you to a new competitor because, again, we can't have a track meet with just one participant. And so I'm going to introduce you to the new challenger. Ladies and gentlemen, during trying times like this, one thing we could all use in our life is a little bit more hope. And that's why I'd like to introduce you to our newest competitor, Hope. Showboating? Who's showboating? That wasn't showboating. It was strategy. Doing what every good sprinter does. I got a good start. I knew I had a lead, and I was going to be in finals. So I took a little bit off the gas, getting ready for the next race. That's it. We're here at the Corona Indoor Nationals. This is the 7-meter dash prelim, heat number 2. Hope is the lone participant in this heat. Coach Ozzie already finished in heat number 1. Pretty impressive time. But was pretty disrespectful along the way. So we'll see if Hope can do anything about that, put herself in the final, maybe leave Coach Ozzie out. Here they are. Hope has decided not to use blocks in this race, but they're getting ready to go. On your marks, get set. And here she goes. Uh-oh, she's taking a wrong turn. Hope is trying to figure out which direction to go. Well, another wrong turn. She's headed back towards where she rested the blocks. Hope is running around in circles. Now behind the starting line, this could be a problem. Probably isn't going to help her cause. Running over some wires. Looks like she's headed the right direction now. When she gets on her way, we're going to go to a brief commercial break. We'll get back to you with the conclusion of the second heat of the 7-meter dash prelim in a moment. Got a meet coming up? Need a timer? Call Diablo Timing. They've got the details. Track, cross country, road race, they've got the details. You need bibs, need chips, need pins, they've got the details. Fast, accurate results, they've got the details. Live results, they've got the details. Where are those details? At DiabloTiming.com. So need a timer? Call Diablo Timing. The Diablo is in the details. Welcome back to Heat 2 of the 7-meter run already in progress. Hope is now crossing the finish line. It's not going to be enough though after all the wrong turns. Doing a little celebration here. Probably going to just head back to the locker room. Race time, 5:12. Unbelievable, the race is over and it is still 5:12, just turning 5:13. That means that race was running under 60 seconds. There has never been a time recorded in the 7-meter dash that's been under 60 seconds. That is a new world record. You guys have no idea. Most people have no understanding of what it means to run the 7-meter dash at the speed that I just did, or what that even feels like. To try to gain a perspective, what you should do is head down to your local high school outdoor track. Not now, it's on lockdown because of the coronavirus, but any other time. And measure out 1 meter, that's 1% of one straightaway, and run that meter and see how it feels. Try to run it at the speed that I just ran 1 meter of the 7 meters. And then multiply it by 7. Like, can't even imagine it. That's what I just did. That's what I just did. I'm pretty hyped right now, but pretty humbled. I wasn't expecting this today. I didn't think I could do it in under a minute. There's one thing left to do. Got to wait for doping control to come, give my urine sample. That's the rule. After Emma Coburn had her national record in the steeplechase wiped away because there was no doping control. They couldn't test her. They didn't suspect that she was doping, but they took it away because there is the rule. You got to have that test done quickly. So we're just going to wait on that, get my world record ratified, and I'm going to go to sleep a different guy. Now I'm Coach Ozzy, world record holder in the indoor 7. Who could that be? Doping control.
What an electrifying performance today by Coach Ozzy. From the moment he left the blocks, he was inside world record schedule, and he became the first man in history to come in inside of 60 seconds.
I want to thank you guys all for coming out today, witnessing my sub 60 dream come true. I promise not to get a big head about this. Prior to this race, you called me Coach Ozzy. After this race, you call me Coach Ozzy, world record holder. We'll get back here in a couple of days and do it again, see if I can make some magic, make some more history. Until then, thanks for watching, and I don't know. You figure it out.